All right, so maybe first of all you could introduce yourselves and say how long you've been in Duchamp and Sons.
I'm Max Barr. I'm 17. I've been Duchamp and Sons for about like a year and 2 or 4 months.
Okay, specific.
Yeah.
Saskia?
My name is Saskia Dakin and I've been a part of Duchamp and Sons since the start of the school year, so September.
So can you tell me what you've done in tonight's session?
So tonight we were looking through applications of young artists who have applied to work with us in our new projects to do with transitions and turnings.
It's just kind of like we've gone through their applications and sorted out kind of the good and the bad ones, the interesting and the not so interesting, and graded them through a scoring system we've come up with in the previous session. And yeah, we're discussing them now.
Has it been challenging?
Yeah, because we all have different opinions and different styles that we probably more lean towards, and if artists get around the same score, it's hard to put one on top of the other.
So is there anything that's kind of stood out to you both tonight? Could be good or could be bad from tonight's session?
I think for both of us, there was the artist, I think it was called Rutia, and then a lot of her works focused on kind of like the prenatal and natal stages of life, focusing kind of like umbilical cords. She did an installation that was pretty ginormous and it like wrapped around one of the UAL schools, I think. And kind of the other one was Alexis, I can't remember her second name, but it wasn't the best because all the pictures were quite blurry. We discussed about that and it was a shame because our ideas were quite good, but we just didn't get to see it.
It's quite striking how there's such a difference between the ways that artists present themselves, and then that really tells you a lot about them without even meeting them.
And what about in terms of the kind of process? Is there things that you've found more tricky than other things, or things you found more easy?
I think in terms of rating the quality of their work, that was probably the easiest bit, and then in terms of of us trying to think of, if we know from their statements who they are, it's kind of hard to see because everyone has their own identity, but it's just whether they take it across and if they're passionate about it. If they're not, I think that can be quite hard to discern between applications.
Also the fact that you have to compare and choose which one's better. Out of the 6 arts we kind of chose, we had that one who was at the top and then the other 5 were all quite around the same level. We had to kind of distinguish who deserved second and third, so that's quite difficult.
And how, for both of you, does this link to the wider project?
In terms of Duchamp and Sons?
Well, in terms of the whole kind of open call project, it might be an obvious question because it's quite a kind of pivotal moment, but maybe you could just, speak about how tonight's session links to the wider open call project.
I think tonight was important because, just speaking for myself, I've never done anything like this before, so I think it's a good experience to know how to look at an artist's proposal and their work and try to decide which one to use, and I think that it's really important for what we're going to end up doing in our exhibition, because without tonight, and if we didn't pick it, then we're not going to enjoy it as much, and I think that's the most important bit about doing your own project.
Yeah, we kind of got a lot more personal with the arts and kind of what we're doing, so I think we will feel, especially me, like closer and kind of definitely more involved because we've got to kind of set up the arts. I know there'll be kind of a reselection, but it's still quite interesting.
And this leads nicely into my next question, which is, what are your expectations for the open call?
1,000 people to come.
1,000 people? What about your kind of personal experience and how, you'll have to go through the whole interview process and how you kind of navigate that personally and also as a group?
I think it might be quite difficult to go through all the stages because we're all quite end of the interviews. We've been the interviewee, not the interviewer. But I think it will help us get that experience, and then we can probably be easier to do it again, and then we'll probably be better at it next time.
Yeah, not gonna lie, for me, and I think probably a few other people, I mean, I can say this because I know, but I'm quite quiet, and the fact that I have to interview someone to kind of like, it's quite a bit daunting because I'm quite shy, and like, I only meet that person for like 5 minutes, so I've got to kind of like get friendly with them, kind of overcome that kind of like, I don't know, scaredness I have, but kind of like, you know.
Do you feel kind of by the time that we get to that interview process that you feel as though you're prepared enough that it may not be as daunting as you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the first point of the interview process, sorry. And so, yeah, I think I will be able to overcome it, thinking about it. Yeah, interesting to kind of see problems that make standard people's life.
Are there any other comments that you kind of want to say about the project or anything?
I don't know, I think right now I'm quite biased towards the person that we picked to be the top. I hope we pick her, I really like her.